Hello friends, today in this tutorial we will be building a simple application in which you will be able to delete pages inside your PDF document. So you can upload a local PDF file which is present inside your PC with the help of this HTML form. Here you will see choose file button is there, and let me just show you the demo of the application what we will be building. If I choose a PDF document here, you will see inside my downloads directory. So let me choose any file. Here you can see sample PDF file, and now basically if I select this file, you will see automatically it will calculate how many pages are present inside this PDF document, and it will tell you select the pages of PDF that you want to delete. Simply inside the select list you will able to select even one page or multiple pages like this by only a single click here, and it will tell you the number of pages inside this PDF document is 2. And basically if you select the first page, if you want to delete the first page, click on download PDF, and now instantly your PDF file will be downloaded. If I open the file here, you can see only one page will be there because the second page was automatically deleted. So this is a simple application we will be building here. You can have any PDF file of your choice. You can refer to my I have also deployed this tool on my website here, which is freemediatools.com. I have given the link in the video description. This is a tool here, delete specific pages or all in PDF document. You will see choose file button is also there. Just select the PDF file that you want to do. Select the page, click download PDF, and now you can see it. So very handy tool. In various scenarios, you want to delete pages inside your PDF document. So I just searched on internet. No tool is there to do this process online. So I made this tool on my own. So I will be guiding you in this video how to build this tool step by step in vanilla JavaScript. I will not be using any sort of third-party library. I will be using just a plain JavaScript. So let me just show you one more PDF file. So let's suppose if you have images in the same website, I have a tool image to PDF. So here you can just select images to convert to PDF. So let's suppose I select these 10 images. You will see I have selected 10 files, and now basically if I convert this to PDF document, you will see now they are successfully converted to PDF document. So if I open this PDF file, you will see 10 pages will be there. And now if I want to delete any individual page out there, I can refer to my service here once again, delete specific page here. So I will upload this file here for simply. This is there. You can see this is the file here, and it will populate the 10 pages, and I can select specific page here. Let's suppose I want to delete the fourth page, fifth page, sixth page, seventh page, eighth page. So now you can see I have the remaining pages are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click on download, and now let me again refresh it. Sometimes it can create problems, guys. Let me just once again do this. Let me select the second page. Mm, I don't know what is the problem, but I have shown you the process how to do this. So sample, select this first page, download PDF. You can try it on your machine. Some files will work, some will not. So most of the files I have checked, it will work. So depending upon that. So let's start building this application from scratch, guys. So if you want to get all the source code of this application, you can go to my video description link. So I have written a complete blog post on my website codingshiksha.com. Two links will be there. First for the source code and second for the free online tool. So this is a full source code here. Single index.html file will be there. And let's start building this application, guys. So for building this application, at the starting of this tutorial, I just want to tell you the libraries that we are using. We are first of all using the PDF.js library to count pages inside the PDF document. So this is a client-side library used in JavaScript to create PDF documents. And one other dependency which is PDF-LIB, which is also a very famous client-side library. It can also be used inside server-side also. It modifies the PDF documents. It is the library which actually deletes the pages inside PDF documents. So we are using two libraries, PDF manipulation libraries, to make this application. So you can read more about the inside their respective websites. So let's start building this application. Just open your favorite text editor. I'm using Visual Studio Code text editor. So inside this, we will have the simple index.html template. So we will say delete pages inside PDF document. So simply we will say here, inside we will use the container class of bootstrap. So for building this, guys, I am using some bootstrap here. So search for bootstrap CDN and you will find this website which is very popular, which is w3schools.com, and simply click on get started, and we only need the CSS part. So simply copy this, and after the title just paste it here, and we will use the container class. Inside this we will have the heading in the center position. We will say delete page in PDF document. That's it. And for the libraries, guys, it is very simple. In the last video also I have shown you how to count pages inside PDF document. We are using PDF.js. Once again, go to its official website, getting started. And this is a CDN that you will need here, PDF min.js. Simply include the CDN just after the body, make script tag and paste it here. And for the PDF-LIB library, it is also very easy. It has its own website homepage. This is the first page that comes in, and it offers, you will see, you will offer the CDN, or you can go to the video description link of my. So here you will find all the CDN that I have used here, right here. Let me just copy paste it here. First is to delete the PDF page, and second for downloading it as attachment. So two script tag will be used here. You will see that. Now we have got all the libraries, guys. So now we can build this application. We will have the form here. We will give it an ID of form. And inside this form, guys, what we need to do is that we will have the form group class of bootstrap, and inside this input type file, and we will give it an ID of file, and it should be required. And we will only accept the PDF document like this, and we will give it a class of form control. This is a bootstrap class. And first of all, we will give it a label that upload PDF file, and also give it a container class. So basically, if you open this with live server, you will see this upload PDF file here, where you can choose only PDF files out there. So now after that, we will have our select list. This is very simple. So we will say PDF or pages. We will give it an ID of pages here, and inside this we will have our, just give it a class of form group container, and this will be hidden by default. So first of all, let me just build this select list. So select, currently this will be hidden, so just make it hidden here like this, hidden attribute. It will not be shown to the user once they select the PDF file. Then we calculate the number of pages, and we will be doing that. After that, we will have a simple button. So button btn danger btn block, and we will say here simply download PDF. So now you will see our button is ready here, and make sure that you give container class also here like this, just to create some spacing out there like this. So now the application markup is complete. Now we simply need to write the JavaScript code here. So just here script tag, and here we will get all the references. So we will get the reference to the form element. We have given a ID to it of form here. We will also get the PDF input element reference, which we have given ID to it of file here. We will also get, that's it, I think we have get all the references. So now we will add the event listener of submit. So whenever we submit the form here, this automatically, this event handler will execute this function. e.prevent default, and then we will call this function which will remove the pages, and this will be the function that we will write here, remove pages, which will actually carry out the process of removing the pages from the PDF file. But before that, we need to get the number of pages which are present inside the PDF documents, so that we can do it using the PDF element here. So we can say PDF.add event listener. So whenever the value changes, or we can do this like this, on change function and event. So this we have done this in the last video as well, where I showed you how to calculate the number of pages inside the PDF document. So if you haven't watched the previous video, I will highly suggest that you watch the previous video on my channel. I have shown you how to do this process in detail. So for this video, I will just copy paste the code. So you will see here, let me just see, input element. Let me paste it, and let me just summarize for you how what is happening here. So basically you will see we are taking help of file reader API, and you will see, just replace here input element instead of PDF. So just rename it to input element. So you will see whenever the value changes, we get the actual file which is selected by event.target.files, and then we are invoking the file reader API, and whenever it loads, it stores this let me just see, uh, input change here. Let me see what onload, one other curly bracket, let me require it. This needs to be the, yeah, so now it is, I think it is correct. Now it is correct. So inside this on change, we are just taking this PDF here. So you will see number of pages which are there inside PDF document is PDF.num pages. So we can alert this statement as well. So just alert this PDF.num pages value. So I have shown this in the last video, so I will not repeat it. So this is the, by the way, we calculate the number of pages using PDF.js library. We have successfully included this library inside the script tag, so we are calculating it. Let me just refresh it and see if it is alerting the user. Let me select this file, click download PDF, and let me see what is the problem. Remove pages is not defined. Let me uncomment this line here. So let me select a PDF file. Let me see guys why it is not input type file. PDF dot, oh sorry, we haven't reading this here. So if you go to the video description, we are missing a line here which is right here at the bottom. We need to read the content as a array buffer. So just do it like this. Outside this, file reader dot read as array buffer. So just add this line, and you will be able to read the number of pages which are there. So if I select this PDF, let me just copy paste the whole here like this. paste it. Let me remove this code here, which is this one. So here we will alert pdf.num pages. That's it. Input element is declared. So we have given the ID to it as file. Now if I let me see if it is printing out the pages. And now you can see guys, it is printing out in the alert box how many pages are there inside the PDF document. So this is exactly what we wanted. You will see 2 pages. So first thing is done. We have calculated the number of pages. Now we need to populate the select list, which is currently hidden by default. We need to uh, right here after we calculated it. Now we need to make HTML variable, and inside this we will have our select list. So if you go to the video description link, so for having this select list, first of all we need to declare a empty pages array, which will be empty by default. And now we will use the for loop. So we will say let I is equal to 0, and it will run until the number of pages which are there, num pages, pdf.num pages, and then we will iterate it. For every iteration we will push this inside this pages.push I. That's it. So now this array will contain the number of pages which are there inside the PDF document. And now inside this HTML, so we will have this select list. Let me just paste it here. So we will have this label here. We will say select pages of PDF you want to delete. And after that, we will have a select list. We will have given the ID to it of pages, this bootstrap class of form control, and size is exactly which is pdf.num pages. And we are allowing the user to select multiple entries. And once again, we need to close the select tag. And now inside this, we will once again call a function here which is called as append option, and here we will pass our pages array. That's it. Now we need to make this function right here at the bottom, function append option. It will receive the pages array, and this function will do it will return out the HTML. So we need to have the HTML, and for this we will use the for each loop. So HTML will be nothing here, and we will use the for each. And inside this pages array, for every page, we will write this concatenated HTML plus is equal to, and you see this option, close the option, and we have the value attribute which is there, value is equal to, and we will say page. That's it. And here also page. And lastly, we will return this HTML. After this loop, we will return this HTML. That's it. And now basically, if you want to append this to the DOM element, it is very easy. After this, we need to add it to the DOM. So we can say simply here document dot get element by ID, and we have given this ID to it, this element, which is, I think we have given, let me just rename it to result, and it is currently hidden by default, so we need to First of all, inner HTML will be equal to HTML, and then we will say show it on the screen. So style.display.block. And now hopefully guys, you will see once you select the PDF document, depending upon how many pages are there, this select list will be there. If I select this, now you will see it will have zero page here, nothing is there. If I select, let's suppose, now you will see 0 1. So I think this is not good. Indexing starts from 0 in array, but we need to add 1 to it just to show to the user that the number of pages is starting from 1. So just add it 1 here in each iteration like this, and hopefully now this will solve the problem. And also just delete this alert statement. We don't need this. Just delete this alert. And now if you select your, you will see 4 pages are there, 1 2 3 4. And now there is a problem out there. You will see this is a multiple select list. So now to select multiple entries, you need to press Control on your keyboard and then click. So I don't want this. I just want to click it, and I need to select multiple entries just for the user experience. For this to work, we need to add a snippet of code here, which is there inside video description. So right here, this line of code you need to write here. Simply copy it from my website, which is there inside video description, and just add it just at the bottom here. Just add this snippet of code. It is doing nothing, it is just adding that functionality. So whenever you click it, it will be able to add multiple entries. So just add this, and now you will see what will happen. If you select your PDF file, and now basically if you just click it, you will be able to select multiple entries, multiple pages, instead of pressing Control on your keyboard. So this vastly increasing the user experience of your website. So now we have our pages which are populating inside the select list. Now we simply need to get the value which is selected by the user, and depending upon that, delete the pages inside PDF document. So for doing this guys, it is very easy. If you follow the blog post, you will see, first of all we need to include the library at the very top, PDF-LIB library, the second library. So right here at the top, this is the way by which you include it. So const, and in curly brackets, we are including this library PDF document from PDF-LIB. After including this library, right here inside this form, whenever we submit the form, we will get the pages which the user has selected inside select list. So this is a way by which we can do it. Simply paste this code. You will see we are using for loop here, and we have given this document the select list a ID of pages. So if you just see here, we have given this ID, which is, you can see, pages. So we are just referring to it, and we are getting the options, and then we are, so just right here at the top, just declare a selected pages, and this will be an empty array by default, and we are just pushing this into the array here. So you can see selected pages dot push option dot value, and then you can see console log selected pages. Let me just show you. If I basically select a PDF file here, and let me select let me have just open console here. Let me select two here, one and two, click download PDF, and now you will see it will construct this 0 and 1. So 0 is holding the first page and 1 is holding the second page. So this is exactly what we want here. After getting the options or after getting the pages which the user has selected, now we simply need to invoke this. So this is very easy. Simply copy this line and now we can call this remove pages function. So firstly, we need to pass the actual PDF document which is there inside typed array. So if you just see here, we have this typed array here. You will see this is the actual PDF document we have. This is the actual content of the PDF document. So we are stored it inside typed array. So right here at the very top, just declare this variable also typed array so that we can access it inside this. And then we need to pass the selected pages array. That's it. These two things we are passing, and now we can make this function which will actually do the process for us. Remove pages, which is typed array, and selected pages. And inside this function, it is very easy, guys. If you read the document or my blog post, and mind you, this will be a async function, guys, because async function, just make it as a async function. This will be a async function, and this is a logic, guys. Just I will copy paste it and explain to you what is happening. Copy paste it. So you will see, first of all, we are getting the reference to the PDF document which we have passed here. You will see by load method. So it is awaiting it because this is a async function. After that, we are iterating through the selected pages array here, which we have passed here. For each entry, we are subtracting one here. You will see page dot minus one. So just make it inside parentheses like this, and also pass the index. This is the logic actually, basically, guys. So here we are using the remove page method here, which is there inside PDF-LIB library in order to remove the page inside from the PDF document. This is the actual line which does all the heavy lifting. And after that, guys, we are saving the PDF document and downloading it as an attachment. That's it. This is the actual remove pages method that it is doing. That's complete the application, guys. We can now launch this application, open with live server, and hopefully if I select my PDF document sample, so only one page is there, and let me select a PDF document which you can see two pages are there. Let me select the first page, click download PDF, and you will see only one page is there. So now let me repeat the process once again. If I once again sample, if I select both the pages, click download PDF, now you will see both the pages will be deleted. So this is a very easy way by which you can do it. It is very simple. You will see 10 pages are there. Let me select the second page, and now you will see 9 pages will be there. So this is a very handy way, guys, by which you can delete pages, specific pages from your PDF document using this awesome little application. I have deployed this on my website, so make sure that you check out. You will see that I have deleted 4 pages from this 4, 5, 6, 7. So now exactly 6 pages will be there. If I open this, you will see 6 pages will be there. So this is the application, guys. If you want to get all the source code, you can go to my video description link to download all the source code. And please hit the like button, subscribe the channel, and also hit the notification bell icon. And I will be seeing you in the next video.